just getting started planting beans this morning, warming up the tractor, having the last little bit of my coffee here before it gets too bouncy to drink it. Of course, with all the innovations in these beautiful tractors, they don't give you a cup holder. We do have rain coming on the horizon next week for about 5 days. Not consistently, but enough rain that it's probably going to be a pain in the ass. We're going to try and see if we can get this bean field knocked out, and then we just have 2 more, and that'll be end of planting, and it's on to spraying. Hopefully everything goes well today. Planting beans into corn is a little bit different than corn into beans. There's a lot of corn stubble from the previous year in the field, which can tend to wreak havoc with your planter. Sometimes if the stalks are too tall, they'll get caught up in the chains and push the chains off, and it'll quit planting or it'll plug up. All right, let's hope the rest of the day isn't like that. I'm already working up a sweat and I've only gone about 100 feet. Ugh. All right, onward and upward. Okay, we're finally going again. I've done a couple passes. I made one mistake. I didn't get a marker arm touching all the way to the ground. It was just barely touching, so I didn't make a mark, which in all this stubble made it so that I wasn't able to see where my line was, and I made kind of a crooked line. Luckily it's in the back of the field, so no one will see it except for you people. I told about it, hopefully. Anyway, things are kind of going smooth now, but I had to quit recording because, well, there was a fair amount of cussing, and I didn't throw anything, but I was about ready to. Now, let's take a look and see how many seeds we still have in the box. I'm going to let them get too light, or we won't have enough down pressure when we plant. Let's see, what do we got here? Well, about halfway. Yeah, about halfway is probably where we want to fill them up, just to keep enough weight in there. Shut up. Jesus. Let's go fill up. Like we're going to be working under a Simpson sky today. I finished that field yesterday, but I had a bit of an issue. Apparently I backed the tractor up and a little too hard, and I broke the connector that goes between the monitor in the cab and the planter itself, which is kind of a major issue. It'll still plant, but you don't really know if everything's working exactly the way it should. And I don't know if we can actually get one of those made or if I'm going to have to purchase one, but we kind of have it figured out. Gary's out planting his field now, and I'm going to take the 8430 and go out and pick some wood up that we chopped down a couple of years ago. Just kind of, we take tree limbs out, we cut them off, cut them into manageable lengths, just leave them in the field to dry out rather than bring them home right away. Then when we need them, we can go get them. If we don't need them, they just sit there and rot away, I suppose. So I'm going to go pick up some of those for a start, and then it'll probably be time to do a little mowing on the golf course, and then eventually we're going to have to go down to a seed dealer and pick up some more seed this afternoon at some point. Okay, I just got out here and I went to move this tree limb, and I'm trying to be very steady because there's a pheasant that has a nest right there. I thought she was dead, but she's not. So I'm gonna see if I can get her on film without her leaving or attacking me. Let's see what we can do. Probably seems like all I do is drive around, but I came back from picking up that wood, and Gary had the tractor and planter down by the shed, so I went over to see what was going on, and he blew a hose. So we're driving back to John Deere. We're gonna get yet another hose. Get another hoe. Just got our hose made, and the guy in there at John Deere said that this year they've had more hose made in the first 4 months than they did all year last year. He says right now he thinks they're up to a quarter mile, I think a quarter or half mile worth of hose made this year so far. It's quite a lot of hose. Gonna take a little break here and run up, grab Gary's truck with the seed tender on it, go over to Pioneer and get some more soybean seeds. Hey, little buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be in there. What are you doing? Are you stuck in there? Are you stuck? Hmm? Hey, little buddy, I got you some food and some water. Raccoons everywhere. Well, hopefully that raccoon will find his way out of that hole. It's not hard. It's a 1 foot by 1 foot or bigger, 18 inches by 18 inch hole. There's water and cat food there for him to gnaw on. He seemed very curious. He came right up to me, but he just doesn't want to come out. My aunt thinks that the one in the barn is probably his mother. She has some others that are about that size. Well, hopefully he'll come out of there. He's a cute little guy. Kind of turned out to be a wildlife packed day somehow. Yesterday I got chased by a tom turkey. Today I almost stepped on a pheasant. I found some random blackbird nest with a bunch of eggs in it, and then I found a raccoon in the corn crib, and now I think we're just about ready to finish up. He's got about 1 row of planting left, and then we got to get everything in the shed before rain comes tonight or early tomorrow morning. And so I'm probably going to call that the end of this vlog. I'm going to call it the end of this vlog. Do the thing with the buttons down below, and I'll see you later. Why are you still in there, buddy?